Let me mention on this answer different ways that we can write the answer. Notice that I have written the fraction bar horizontally. The y I have written in line with that horizontal fraction bar. There are other options here. I could write negative 5y over 2, emphasizing the fact that the y really goes with the numerator. The y really goes with the numerator. We do allow the letter to be written in line with the fraction bar, but it really belongs with the numerator. That means that if I'd like to write the fraction not using a horizontal fraction bar, but using a slash, I could write it as negative 5y slash 2. So here's another way we can write this answer, negative 5y slash 2. Another option is to write the negative 5 halves using the slash. And then how are you going to put the y in line with the slash? If we simply write it on the right-hand side of this, can we tell whether this y goes with the 2 or goes with the whole fraction? Not as it's written here. So we must put parentheses around the fraction to say that the y goes with the whole fraction if we choose to write negative 5 halves with a slash notation. Now it's correct, and this is another way we can write it. The simplest thing, in my opinion, is simply to put the y beside the fraction bar as I did at the outset. Recognize, though, that this y really belongs with the numerator. If we write the y so that it is with the 2 or looks as if it's with the 2, it is not correct. Let's do one more example before I give you some exercises. This example is 5x squared times 3/5. 5x squared times 3/5. Once again, we rearrange so that the numbers are side by side by writing the 3/5 first and then the 5x squared. The 5x squared has an understood denominator of 1, and so we can do our canceling and the multiplication of fractions. 5 goes into 5 one time, 5 goes into 5 one time, and we get 3 times 1, which is 3, over 1 times 1, which is 1, 3 over 1, or simply 3x squared. I've written the 1 here and forgot that I had done so, so let's go to our answer directly, 3x squared. Notice that the square applies only to the x, it does not apply to the 3. At the outset, the square applied only to the x, it did not apply to the 5. Now let me give you some exercises to do. Copy these exercises, then stop the tape, work the exercises, then turn the tape back on and check your answers. The first exercise, simplify, in parentheses, negative 9/10 times, in parentheses, 5/8 k to the 3rd power. Exercise 2, negative 7d times negative 1/7. Exercise 3, negative 1.3x times 0.2. Negative 1 3/10 x times 2/10. And exercise 4, 12a times -5 times 0. Your answers should be, for number 1, -9/16 k to the third power. For number 2, D. For number 3, -2600 x, -0.26 x. For number 4, 0. If you made a mistake and don't know where your problem is, mark the exercise that you missed so that you can ask for help when you go to the lab from a lab instructor or a tutor. This concludes math tape number 062.